public safety office here at BYUI. This is where we come every day to work, and some of us stay in the office all day and some of us go out and take care of any service calls that we can around campus. What are the rules about mask wearing on campus?
Unless you're actively eating, you should have a mask on when you're inside. Maintain social distancing. People outside of your household.
It's been a challenge this last summer because of the mask issue. Nobody likes wearing masks, that's for sure, and it can be a real challenge when people are working out or playing sports and things like that. It's been hard for everybody to get used to.
Hey guys, you gotta have a mask on to be in the building. You gotta have a mask on to be in the building. We're in a pandemic, it's been a year, signs everywhere about it. Right, so whenever you walk through the building, there's a sign on the doors, there's signs everywhere. You gotta wear them, okay? Please, over your nose too. You have a problem? Sounds good. Have a good one.
I definitely like to be told to wear a mask, probably in a more friendly way, but maybe a more like authoritative way. You know, like, hey, could you please put a mask on? And I'm usually pretty.
So I get attitude like that a lot, but usually they either just do it or leave, so it works out.
I've noticed that masks on campus is that it's getting harder and harder as the semester goes to wear them. Because it gets hot and itchy and you want to smile at people, so when you walk by and smile at somebody and you realize you have your mask on, you feel uncomfortable and you're like, oh, I have to wave at them. So it gets a little tricky.
So a few times we've had to ask people to leave because of it, but usually they acknowledge that they're on private property and they have to follow the rules, be on the property. Yeah, we've had a few where we've had to ask them to leave the property for a longer period of time. Have been trespassed, but it's usually because they don't agree with wearing a mask, they refuse to put one on, and then after being asked to leave, they refuse to leave. At that point, they're trespassing. Excuse me, ma'am. You gotta have your mask on. Okay, thank you. I think the biggest thing I'd want students and staff and faculty, everyone alike on this property to know is that we're here to help them, not ruin their day. Because a lot of times, you know, like those people in there, they didn't appreciate that I was asking them to wear a mask on private property. People don't appreciate me approaching them past curfew and asking them to leave the property and things like that, or various things. But the reality is that we're here for people's safety, and those are things that are part of it. The masks, there is a pandemic right now, people are getting sick, and regardless of how they feel about it, the President's Board has put out that they want people to wear masks to ensure safety. So that's part of my job. When it comes to curfew and stuff, we want to make sure people are safe. It's dark out, it's cold, poor decisions can be made by them or others, and it's just best for people to follow the agreement that they've made to keep them safe too. So when I ask them to do that, it's not because I'm just trying to ruin their night or their date or whatever it is. Just trying to keep them safe.
I understand the necessary behind it, but I've already had it, and so it gets a little annoying because COVID hurt my lungs a lot, so it's hard for me to wear a mask for a long period of time. But I do it because I want to respect other people, and I understand I can still pass the virus on to other people, so that's why I wear it.
Hey, excuse me guys, you gotta have a mask on to be in the building. Not in this building, but if you find others, there's usually some in classrooms, but you guys need to have them be in any building on campus.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, thank you. Just sometimes when they see us from a distance, they don't think we see them, so they pull their shirt over their face or they turn around, whatever.
Last semester I played soccer and they required us to wear a mask, and that just made it really hard to play the game because you'd be having to stop and try to breathe through the mask, and it just made it super hard.
Campus 266 out at the heart.
when I was asked to wear the mask, it was very polite, but as like my teammates would pull it down or like they wouldn't be wearing it, then it slowly kind of got a little more like you need to wear it, otherwise you're going to be like you can't play the game or you'll be asked to leave. So it's slightly aggressive, but not like threatening.
Excuse me, guys. You have a mask on to be in the building. Yeah, thank you.
I have. I think it was one in the gym when I was like running and I couldn't breathe anymore because, it was hard. So I took off the mask for a little bit and then they just reminded me to put it back on. And I feel like in the moment I was like, okay, like definitely a little bit of hesitation just because at that moment I was trying to just catch my breath for a little bit, but I understand. So, I mean, it was pretty good, I guess, overall.
There's other fun part, seeing if I walk away and they actually do it or not. Hey, excuse me, ma'am. You have your mask on and these aren't footstools. Thank you. So the official guideline is that if you are in your office by yourself with the door closed. Hey, hey. Yep, you too. Oh, it just makes me happy when people actually do the right thing.